Hi, it's Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Coming to the blog post, we want to share with you, of course, review the latest in social media and technology. We're big fans of the Apple iPad, and today Apple announced the new iPad mini, the brand new version, the creation of the new version that has just come out, and we're really excited to see it. We're really excited about the announcement. We watched the announcement live on our Apple TV, which is really cool to see that for the first time on Apple TV. See the broadcast without even having to go through other blogs. Very smart on Apple's part. So they've announced the iPad mini. They also announced they're also upgrading the chips and making the iPad 4th generation, they're calling it, twice as fast. So it's got a twice as fast processor and operations in it. It's going to be super fast. It's going to have the new Lightning connector on the iPad 4th generation. Evidently, there's not much changes to it other than that, it being faster and better and all that good stuff. So let's take a look at the configurations of the iPad mini. I'm real excited to get it. We're ordering it, so be sure to watch for the review. It's going to have an A5 chip in it. The A5 chip, you're familiar, comes with the Apple 4S product. I was kind of disappointed. I definitely wanted to see the A6 chip in it that they have in the brand new iPhone come out, but what are you going to do? So it has 10-hour battery life, which is really cool. It looks like I misspelled battery there as I was hurriedly trying to get this out to you folks. 7.9-inch screen and 29.6 square inches. Now what's interesting is they showed how basically the tablet screen, the area circumference, if you will, total, comes out to being 35% larger than a 7-inch tablet. And I believe they compared it to a Nexus 7. I couldn't really tell. They didn't really state, but they had on the screen the something that looked like an Android tablet. And comparatively, they're basically saying that the iPad is about 8 inches roughly larger in total area of size that you can see. And they really made a good sales pitch as to how, if you're cruising the web or seeing applications on the iPad mini, you can see much more better applications on the iPad mini and much more area of a web page than you can on the Android competitor products. So they made a really good pitch and sell, and they showed some great graphics to that effect. The thickness is 7.2 millimeters thinner than the iPad. This thing is crazy thin. It's literally the thickness of a pencil, if you remember what pencils are from your education days. It's also as light as a yellow pad. So a yellow legal pad, it's as light as that. It's crazy. So it's got a weight of 0.68 ounces, 53% lighter than the iPad, so that's really freaking light. I'll be using this as a frisbee. It'll record video at 1080p HD, 5 megapixel back camera. Was really wishing for a better one. I mean, come on, we can't put an 8 on that, but I'll take it. I like the iPad mini concept. It's got Wi-Fi and LTE on it, of course. It's got FaceTime HD camera, 1020 by 768 resolutions at 163 pixels per inch. What's important about that 1024 by 768 resolution is it's the same resolution as the normal iPad. So basically, a lot of apps really don't have to go through a lot of resolution changes to be seen just as well on the mini as they are for the iPad. Pretty freaking brilliant design. We don't have to wait for all the updates to come from apps and all that good stuff. It'll look just as rich and wonderful. It'll take 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera photos and 720p HD video on the front. The back, of course, does 1080p. On the Wi-Fi version, you can look at the height here. The height is 7.87 inches, width is 5.3 inches, depth is 0.28 inches, and weight is 0.68 inches. Now, we're not going to see much different with the Wi-Fi and cellular thing, except it does look like that in the weight category, it picks up an extra 0.01 pounds. So for those of you in the other world of measurements, it picks up 4 grams. So, and it will come in 16 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes, and 64. Really surprised because a lot of people said that they might come out with an 8 gigabyte version. We didn't see that. Color comes in the standard colors of black and slate or white and silver. Now it does have these beautiful beveled edges that we saw in the white and black iPhone 6 or iPhone 5, I'm sorry, iPhone 5 iOS 6, I should say, update that just recently came out. And so it looks like some of that same sort of quality and standard has come through here with that. So That's pretty awesome. So be sure to check it out, and go to the apple.com website, order yourself one up. They're going to be available on October 26th, which is coming this Friday. Fortunately, they didn't say when the delivery date was, so I'm very curious to see how soon I can get my hands on one. Of course, we'll be reviewing it on the chrisvossshow.com. Be sure to check back often, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also subscribe to the email list on the chrisvossshow.com. Thanks for coming by.